I am trying to get out of a rut. Hi! Hello and welcome to another spring days. I have not been feeling well at all. The last video, after the self-care one, the rest of that week I was really good, and then I just got into this weird place and I'm starting to come out of it. The sun is finally shining. We have had some storms. I have started sunflowers and zinnias inside, and it is May and I still have not been able to plant them because it's been getting too cold at night. So these are the sunflowers. I have a bunch of them. And then here are some zinnias. I still have some seed that I'm going to plant of the zinnias. And then I have some ranunculus, and then these are morning glories. Basically what I did, I was getting ready for the sunflowers and I put these skewers in to kind of simulate where the sunflowers are going to be, so when I do plant them I can use the skewers as a guide, because right now some of them are kind of floppy and I just want to make sure that they grow up. I don't know if I need to do that. I'm a beginner when it comes to gardening and stuff, so bear with me. Okay, before you get to what the heck is she sewing, I'm getting ready for the Ren Fair this weekend, and the dress, I'm redoing the dress a little bit. The dress was only $7 from Amazon, so yeah. I liked the sleeves. It was the main thing, but I didn't like the neckline. The neckline was literally up here, and I thought it looked weird with the corset over it, so it is not my best work. It's a little bunched right here, but in my defense, this type of fabric is so hard to sew, especially when you're doing a rolled hem. So it's a little sneak peek to my Ren Fair outfit. Starting the morning off with coffee and some chia seed pudding that I made yesterday or last night so I could have some this morning. But we have a lot of errands to run today, so we are going to do that. I went to dance last night and I meant to film and I completely forgot. We got our recital costumes last night and I am obsessed. This is what they look like and I am just I love it. I love it. Basically, we're going to be like the sunshine. We're going to go on base today. We are going to go to the gym, and then I need to go to the commissary to get some groceries because I'm just out of everything. And someone's not happy. Pepper, hey. Are you done? Are you done? It's okay, I promise. It's okay. I need to work on that. So yeah, we need to get some groceries. I've been working on my Ren Fair costume a little bit more. I fixed the collar a little bit. Not a top seamstress, but I've made a few cosplays here and there. So from scratch, you know, I won a cosplay competition with this guy right here. But like I feel like I'm better at making more of like the props and stuff. That's what I'm more comfortable with versus like the sewing part is not the hard part. It's like the cutting and the pattern and piece. That's just like I can't. And I have a dress form. It's in Texas, but that's beside the point. So I'm gonna finish my breakfast and then we're gonna get ready to go work out. Success at Trader Joe's. I literally went for the hydrangeas and I was really nervous because I walked in and there was no hydrangeas and I knew I'd got some last year and I was like, are they all out? And so I kind of looked around and I saw some like in the back and then I realized they were two different ones like after I bought them and I was like, oh, is this gonna look weird when I pot them and put them like in front of the doors? So I don't know. I thought they were the same size, but we'll see. I think I'll repot them. Different. I don't know. I don't think it looks too bad, although I might put the big one over here. I don't know. I think I kind of like it. Good morning. It's the next day and it is a beautiful spring day outside. My hydrangeas are looking so good. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about them when I got them because I didn't realize they were two different kind, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it with the different color pinks with the welcome mat and all that kind of stuff. So we need to do a little more springy things outside. I need to get some more mulch for the side and then some topsoil so I can finally put my zinnias and sunflowers in, but I probably won't get to it until Monday because I have a Ren Fair to go to. So you saw me a little earlier kind of like working with my new costume, my new cosplay for it. So I'm gonna be a high elf, so I'm excited about that. Today I wanted to go to the garden center and just like really celebrate spring. That's kind of like what it feels like to me. I feel like I'm in like an Animal Crossing game, so it feels like home to me. Then tonight I have an interview, a voice acting interview. Someone got a hold of me and we are going to think a video interview. So about my voice acting. I don't actually know what all the questions they're gonna ask, but I think that'll be fun. Also, if you didn't know, I started streaming on Twitch. I do not have an ideal setup, but I'm doing the best I can right now and getting things kind of organized so I can do a full setup. That's kind of like what we're doing today. So we're gonna end this vlog, not right now, but we're gonna end it full spring, full Animal Crossing vibes, and I'm finally feeling better. I'm finally like getting out of my rut, kind of like, I don't know, I just like was in a really, not a bad place, but just like
But I know we all go through those funks. We all go through those ruts every once in a while. We gotta dig ourselves. We gotta claw our way out of it. And that's what I'm doing with all this stuff. So yay, let's get the day started. I am so happy with the way the mulch in those flower beds are turning out. I went ahead and got two just to kind of like reinforce a few areas to kind of even it out, and it's looking good. Cedar mulch, I wish you could have smelled it when I opened it. I felt like I was at the spa. Anyways, I got me a little treat. I don't do it very often, like hardly at all. But I got a lavender latte. And so I'm gonna sip on that and get ready for my little stream interview tonight. I'm so excited about it. I have about 10 minutes before the interview starts. So I'm gonna use my phone as a webcam, or try to, because it's just so much better than the webcam on my computer. I think that looks kind of good. Like, I forgot about my ring light, but I'll show you kind of my setup. So this is basically how I have it. I have my phone right there. I'll sit here, interview. I've never done one like this before. It's not over Zoom, so yeah. Hi. Thank you. I paid $5 for them at Five Below. Gish, just like fish, yeah. All right, so how I got there is, okay, so I think the first season had already aired. Basically, they were like, oh, we need a few people to come, and there was like this cheerleading episode, I think. The way they do the characters, they're usually named like, oh, well, here's student 2A. Typically, it's like, oh, how you're seated. The director would be like, all right, and you go into the box and you're gonna be this character. And so they just went in order. And so when I went in, this girl was up there. She was short and she had short hair. And literally, so in season 2, somebody asked her a question. She literally goes, and they're like, oh, that girl that you had a reaction for, she has a name and she's in class 1B and her quirk is mushroom. And I was like, what? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun these past couple of days. It really did help me just kind of get out of that rut, just out of those negative like vibes, and just feel more productive. The interview was so much fun. The people that I met were fantastic. It's gonna take a little while for them to get it up. Once I have the link, then I can share it in the description. So it might not be there when this goes up, but we'll get it figured out. But I am going to end the night and read. Maybe I'll do like a book review of the ACOTAR series so far. I don't know, we'll see. Because I have a lot of opinions, but we won't get into that now because I am ready to just chill out, read, and go to bed. and I'll see you guys in the next video.